For centuries, the Amazon rainforest was viewed as one of Earth's last untouched wildernesses. Early European explorers described endless forests stretching beyond the horizon. Most historians believe the jungle had always been sparsely populated because the soil seemed too poor to support large cities. The accepted wisdom was simple: small tribes, small villages, no kingdoms, no great cities, no civilizations comparable to Egypt, Rome, or the Maya. But today, laser technology has begun stripping away the trees, not physically, but digitally. And beneath the canopy, an astonishing picture has emerged: entire cities, hundreds of miles of roads, massive ceremonial complexes, artificial reservoirs, engineered farmland, population estimates reaching into the hundreds of thousands, and perhaps millions. Some archaeologists now believe the Amazon once contained one of humanity's largest forgotten civilizations. One so vast that parts of it were larger than medieval London. This is the story of the lost jungle kingdom. For nearly 500 years, Western scholarship misunderstood the Amazon. The rainforest looked impenetrable. Its dense vegetation concealed everything beneath. European explorers rarely encountered large cities. Instead, they found scattered villages. This seemed to confirm that large populations could never survive there. The rainforest soils appeared infertile. Seasonal flooding complicated agriculture. Dense vegetation made travel difficult. Everything suggested that civilization should have been impossible. Textbooks repeated this conclusion for generations. Yet there was one problem. Some of the earliest explorers described something completely different. In 1541, Spanish explorer Francisco de Orellana became the first European to travel the length of the Amazon River. His expedition nearly starved. Yet he described something extraordinary. According to Orellana, enormous settlements lined the riverbanks. Villages appeared one after another. Thousands of warriors defended the communities. Some settlements stretched for miles. The expedition reported roads, cultivated fields, and organized societies unlike anything Europeans expected. When these accounts reached Europe, most scholars dismissed them as fantasy. They believed hungry explorers had exaggerated. For centuries, Orellana's observations were considered impossible. Ironically, modern archaeology is proving that he may have been remarkably accurate. If enormous civilizations existed, why did nobody find them? The answer lies in one of history's greatest demographic disasters. When Europeans arrived, they brought diseases that indigenous peoples had never encountered: smallpox, measles, influenza, and typhus. Entire communities disappeared before Europeans even reached them. Modern estimates suggest that in many regions, over 90% of the population died within a century. Without people to maintain roads, the jungle reclaimed them. Without farmers, fields became forests. Within decades, entire cities vanished beneath vegetation. Nature erased almost every visible trace. The Amazon is one of the fastest environments on Earth for reclaiming abandoned structures. Roots split stone, trees grow through buildings, leaves accumulate year after year, insects recycle organic material, heavy rainfall washes away walls. Within centuries, even enormous settlements can disappear almost completely. Unlike deserts that preserve ruins, the rainforest actively destroys them. This explains why so little remained visible by the time archaeologists arrived centuries later. Everything changed with one remarkable invention: LIDAR, light detection and ranging. Aircraft equipped with lasers fire hundreds of thousands of pulses every second. Most bounce off leaves, some reach the ground. Computers remove the vegetation digitally. The result is a map showing the landscape beneath the forest. For the first time, archaeologists could see cities hidden for centuries. It was like peeling away the rainforest itself. When researchers processed the first LIDAR images, they could hardly believe what they were seeing. Perfectly straight roads, massive geometric plazas, rectangular platforms, pyramidal structures, canals, reservoirs, entire neighborhoods. The settlements were not isolated villages. They formed networks connected by engineered highways. The scale exceeded expectations. Every new survey revealed even more. Some archaeological complexes stretched across dozens of square miles. Multiple cities connected by raised roads formed continuous urban landscapes. Population estimates vary. Some sites may have housed tens of thousands. Entire regions may have supported several 100,000 inhabitants. Combined across the Amazon, scholars now suggest populations in the millions before European contact. At the time, many of these settlements rivaled or exceeded contemporary European cities. Hence the striking comparison. A jungle kingdom, larger than medieval London. Perhaps the greatest surprise is that the rainforest itself was engineered. The Amazon is not entirely natural. Ancient inhabitants reshaped enormous areas. They created raised agricultural fields, fish ponds, artificial lakes, irrigation canals, terraces, and managed forests. Even tree species were deliberately cultivated. Many of today's fruit trees exist where people planted them centuries ago. The forest remembers its builders. One mystery puzzled scientists for decades. How did people farm in nutrient-poor rainforest soils? The answer was extraordinary. Ancient Amazonians manufactured fertile soil. Known today as Terra Preta, or black earth, it was created by mixing charcoal, food waste, pottery fragments, manure, and organic material. Unlike ordinary rainforest soil, Terra Preta actually improves with age. Some deposits remain fertile over 1,000 years later. Modern scientists are studying it as a possible solution for sustainable agriculture. The LIDAR maps revealed astonishing infrastructure. Roads extending for miles. Some were elevated above seasonal flooding. Others linked cities with ceremonial centers. Many were perfectly straight despite difficult terrain. This required planning, labor, engineering, political organization. These were not isolated tribes. They were organized states. Researchers now believe the Amazon contained multiple regional kingdoms rather than a single empire. Each controlled surrounding settlements. Trade connected distant regions. Ceremonial centers united populations. Different languages likely existed. Different cultures flourished. Yet all shared sophisticated environmental knowledge. Rather than conquering nature, they worked with it. The greatest obstacle was our own assumptions. Historians expected stone cities. The Amazon built with earth and wood. Historians expected monuments. The Amazon created landscapes. Historians expected pyramids visible above trees. Instead, the cities blended into the environment. The civilization had always been there. We simply failed to recognize it. These discoveries force historians to rethink the Americas before Columbus. The Amazon was not an untouched wilderness. It was a human-shaped environment. Large populations live sustainably within one of Earth's most complex ecosystems. This challenges long-held assumptions about civilization. Sophisticated societies do not all resemble Rome, or Egypt, or China. Civilization can take many forms. Only a tiny fraction of the Amazon has been surveyed using LIDAR. Every year, new cities are discovered. Entire ceremonial complexes continue to emerge beneath the canopy. Researchers suspect thousands of archaeological sites remain unknown. The greatest discoveries may still lie ahead. The rainforest has not finished revealing its secrets. The people who built these cities did not disappear completely. Their descendants still live throughout the Amazon today. Many indigenous communities preserve traditions, agricultural practices, and ecological knowledge passed down for generations. Modern archaeology is finally recognizing what these communities have long understood. The rainforest is not merely wilderness. It is a cultural landscape shaped by countless generations of human stewardship. As researchers combine indigenous knowledge with cutting-edge technology, our understanding of the Amazon continues to evolve. Rather than viewing these discoveries as the rediscovery of a lost world, many scholars now see them as the recognition of histories that survived in memory, even after the cities themselves disappeared beneath the forest. For centuries, the Amazon concealed one of humanity's greatest archaeological mysteries, not because the evidence was gone, but because we were looking for the wrong kind of civilization. The laser pulses of LIDAR have revealed roads where we saw only trees, cities where we saw only jungle, engineered landscapes where we believed nature alone had ruled. These discoveries remind us that history is constantly being rewritten, not because the past changes, but because our understanding of it does. The lost jungle kingdoms of the Amazon stand as a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the remarkable ability to thrive in environments once thought impossible for large civilizations. Even today, vast areas of the rainforest remain unexplored. Hidden beneath the canopy may be thousands more settlements, temples, roads, and stories waiting to be uncovered. The greatest archaeological discovery in the Amazon may not have happened yet. It may still be sleeping beneath the leaves, waiting for the next beam of light to reveal another forgotten chapter of humanity's past.